Hey guys, LadyLibertyStacker here. It is Friday, March the 8th, 2019, and we just survived 4 hours of no power. Don't know how that happened. We're about the only street in the neighborhood that had no power, so I don't really know why. No one's told us, but it just came back on, and I'm hungry. But in the meanwhile, I made a fire, and we have rain barrel water collection system, and I've got backup water, so and we have food, so that wouldn't have been a problem, but charging the cell phones and things like that could have been, so I need to research that better. The thing that I got to do that didn't seem to work, so I need to find something a little bit better. But anyway, I'm going to make you easy gravy over toast. You can use cream chip beef, you can use cut up turkey, you can use ground turkey, you can use ground beef. I happen to get I need to get rid of a couple of old slices of bread heels that hubby won't eat, and I don't mind them. So I'm going to make gravy over toast for you guys today. So it's typically 1/4 pound of meat, 1 to 2 slices of bread. If you like it really gravy, less bread, but this is about a slice and a half, so just use the leftover. Then we have a little bit of kitchen bouquet, salt and pepper, as you like, 2 tablespoons of flour. This is actually wheat flour, but you can use white flour, whatever you want, and 1 cup of milk. So here we go. We will go ahead and put this in. I just defrosted this, so I want to put this in the pan that I have been heating up on the stove. And it gets a little bit hot, so, and I didn't put any oil in here because there's fat in the turkey that I have here, so let me go ahead and turn the heat down just a little bit. I have it slightly under medium here. I'm going to go ahead and get it chopped up real good. And I had the skillet heating up for probably a tad too long. I got a call from the power company wanting to know if our power had been restored, so I had to answer that. And I try to do that just to let them know. Of course, if the power hadn't been restored, I wouldn't have been able to answer the phone because it's plugged in at the, I've got those handsets all throughout the house and they're plugged in and they run on one main phone. It's kind of funny. The only thing that works is your cell phone. So I'm going to go ahead and pour in some flour. Now this is a fairly low fat, so you don't have a lot of extra fat. So I am mixing up the flour, and I probably should have sprayed the pan. I got distracted with the phone call. Normally I do give it a light spray with Pam, or you could put butter in it, but Pam or avocado spray or olive oil spray works just as well, and that way it won't stick so much. It won't stick at all, actually, other than, you know, what normally sticks with gravy. So anyhow, such is life. But yeah, four hours with no power today. That's interesting. Gets you to think about what you should do, because the weather has been awfully weird. We've had very cold weather. Very cold. This is the coldest March in a long time. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and add the milk to this now. Then we're going to go ahead and add our salt and our pepper. And this is to taste. Depends on how much you like as to how much you add. This is the easiest recipe, the easiest thing to make. Now my husband can't stand it. It is referred to as SOS, or shit on a shingle. I think in the Army, though, they use cream chip beef, or they use a chip beef to make cream chip beef. I don't know. I've never been in the Army. Maybe those of you who have can chime in on that. Just getting it all off the bottom. I should have sprayed it. Spraying, I always do that. Anytime you cook with cast iron, you should, unless you have a high content of fat in the meat that you're using. It just prevents burning and sticking. But yeah, I'm getting it off. So, but yeah, this is very, very good. And I always like the kitchen bouquet. That just makes it have a nice brown, and it gives it a nice flavor. And this is a type of meal that will stick to your bones too. It's still really cold out there. It's been a week like this. I don't know what it's going to do on the weekend. I guess they say some parts of the country are going to have more tornadoes again, and cold up in like the Dakotas and Minnesota and areas like that. Then in Indiana and Illinois, they're going to get bad storms again. That's what they say. Of course, that could all change. Just all the more reason to be prepared. I have a wood stove, so you could probably cook over the top of it. I have trivets, and it gets hot enough you can cook over the top. It wouldn't be as fast as an electric stove here, but yeah, see how it's coming off the pan, just nice, perfect there. If you can, I'll lean in here so you can see it. So yeah, you just do it to the thickness that you like until all your flour is absorbed and evened out in the gravy. And it's just delicious. Very simple, very quick meal. Sometimes I've made it at night and I put it over a baked potato and steam some broccoli. It's also good that way. And you can do it different ways. Like I said, you can use ground turkey, ground beef. You can use sliced turkey, or chopped up turkey, or ham, or cream chip beef. Almost anything. It's generally about 1/4 pound per serving, 1 cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of flour, salt and pepper to taste, and kitchen bouquet to the way you like it. And some people don't like quite as much, so you just kind of put some in until it looks just about right. So there we are. We are all done. And we are going to put it on the plate. I'm going to have some orange juice with it. And coffee when the coffee is done. So here we are. Got my toast. And this is a number 6 Wagner, so it's not too heavy. Let me get it all out there. And there it is. And you can put it over, you don't have to chop up the toast, but I just figured it would be easier that way. There it is. Gravy over toast. Or you could use biscuits, you could use muffins, whatever you like. But that's the basic recipe. It is delish. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Give me a thumb up if you like. Leave a comment below. And go make it a great day.